Well, today we've got the GT3 RS disassembled, and we've pulled off all the old paint protection film, and now comes the time where we're removing the adhesive. We're using a special product to remove this adhesive, and then there's also kind of adhesive where the film stopped and left black lines, so we're cleaning that all out, and then we're going to take it down to the other shop and get it all washed up. And when we wash it up, we're going to wash up down into in these headlight buckets here and all in here. We'll clean out all the nooks and crannies and then bring it back up here, put it on the lift, and we're going to clean it even more before we start putting the film on it. All right, so we've got the entire front done. This front end here was all done in one piece with 0 seams. So it's a one-piece bumper all the way through from there all the way over to there. Hood is all one piece, obviously. Fenders were done. It's wrapped into these openings here. It's wrapped under here, all wrapped into here. It's wrapped back into here and into the doors. Hood's wrapped. The A-pillar here is one continuous piece all the way over, down into that quarter panel to the back tail light, down through here, and then all the way back along here. It's all one piece. It's not seamed together. Door is done. We haven't put the mirror back on yet, and we're going to tint the window, so we're going to leave this off for a little bit. It's wrapped into this opening back here. We'll put the scoop back in. I have the one in on the other side already. Rear bumper is done back here, all one piece. Took the taillights out. I'll let you know that the car is used, so it does have some little nicks and chips here and there. There's one right there. So the back end's done. This quarter panel's done. This is what it looks like with the scoop back in it. And then it's all been edge wrapped into these openings in here. So the film drops inside of here all the way across there. We still have some trimming to do here and there on it. We've got some little bits of film here we need to trim back, but these corners will stay wrapped here. And then we pulled out the rubber seal on the roof so we could wrap into here. And the rubber seal is actually held in with adhesive, so we had to take the seal out, take the adhesive off. It's a $300 gasket that goes back in there. The mirrors are done. The mirror film doesn't stop here. It actually goes into this little valley and dips in, wraps around through here, down here, underneath here, and back around here, and then down underneath there. Fuel door is all wrapped. There's no edge on the fuel door. Film's wrapped inside of here as well. All right, so you guys might notice that the lights are off in the shop. got all the lights off, and we're laying down the top stripes. So stayed here last night and we put these top stripes on here, the white and the gray and the Porsche Intelligent Performance on here on the hood and the roof. And a lot of times people think, oh, how are you going to get that on straight? Let me show you what we did to do that. So if you look, we had the Porsche decal printed for the front here. Got the Porsche Intelligent Performance on here. The stripes continue over the top and then into the back. You see that little thing in the back there? It looks like it's pointing at you there. Somebody getting ready to take a shot. Well, that's a laser level. Take you back around here and show you how we use this. So I have a center point on that stripe there, and the stripe is 17 inches. And if you look down in here, so half of 17 is 8.5. So the laser is hitting right at 8.5 there, and that laser will come all the way down. And I've marked the film with a dry erase marker, or like a watercolor marker. I've marked the center points on it, and the laser's coming across here. So while I'm laying this down, I'll get my center point down the car, and as I'm bringing it around the back, this drops down around the back as well, this laser. So this is how we get these on. So when you stand behind the car, everything's gonna look all the same. Just getting ready to wrap it up. We've got the yellow headlight film on that film. The other one's over here, kind of drying out. Put that on the car. And then I've got a whole table over here full of decals we still have to install. The last thing I'm gonna do will be trying to put these decals on the tires. These are rubber and they're glued on. And obviously he's got Michelin's. We wouldn't be putting these on a set of Walmart tires, but oh, one other thing I forgot to mention is the pinstripe on the wheel here. So my buddy Aaron from Nunzi's Designs came out, and he's helped me out a bunch with this. He loaned me the laser leveler. The one we had wasn't quite bright enough, and that's still not quite bright enough, but he loaned me the laser level to use, and he's a really awesome hand striper. He does Harleys and hot rods and does dealer work too. But he laid that down for us, and it was a challenge to do, to get the paint to stick to these wheels. He had to try a bunch of different types of solvents that would clean it and not damage the finish, and then getting it up in the air. Typically they like to take these off the car and do them off the car, but because of this deal here, we didn't want to mess with it. So he came out and spent the time to do it and did an awesome job. And then he's also helped me design and cut out a lot of these decals for this build here. All right, behind me, the GT3 is ready for delivery. Customer's inside paying his bill. So I just kind of wanted to take you guys around the car and share it with you. This car is fully wrapped with the paint protection film. We did the vinyl graphics on top of the paint protection film, plus tint, plus the wheel letters, and we also did some smoked film on his tail lights and on his front marker lights. So we really enjoyed working on this car. Had a great time. Turned out awesome. And if you see him around town, give him a honk, thumbs up, wave to him. Let them know you like the car. So let me take you around there and show you what we did to it. This is an actual printed stripe on top of vinyl that is then laminated with a clear. So this is all printed, and you can see the gradient starting here and then going back into a stronger color there. And then we also had the same thing for the sides. There's black underlay underneath this here to give it that black border there and the black border around here. And then we had decals made for it, Mobile One, Michelin. We actually wanted the Michelin to be bigger, but our printer got the size mixed up and couldn't get us new ones here in time. We applied the yellow film to the headlights. The The yellow film is a PPF. We typically install SunTek on all of our cars, but SunTek doesn't make a yellow film, so we applied STEK, which is S-T-E-K, has applied their film there. STEK also makes a really cool smoked film for the lights, so we smoked these out here, and we smoked the taillights out. We didn't remove the graphic decal that comes with the car from the factory. We left it there and just had one printed out and put that on top. Had the GT3 RS put there, here. We did the Porsche on the wing. We put our logo. We typically put a QR code on this gentleman's cars, but we've run out of time. And then so this is the first time for us, these tire stickers here. He wanted some Michelin tire stickers, so we ordered those and got those on. And actually, I think they look pretty cool. A thing I like to do on our cars when we do stuff like that, even if we do a full body wrap, so I like to edge the film when it comes into here. Obviously, some people want to have the door jambs wrapped. This one here, we did not for that, but I didn't want the white to just stop and then go into that. I wanted kind of a contrasting color, so we did that in black there. And I think it looks kind of cool, kind of finishes the car off. And then when the door's closed, it creates kind of a dark gap there, so you can't really see in there. And then we tinted his glass. We used Prestige Film Technologies Spectra PhotoSync on the glass. It's got the highest heat rejection on the market, and it absolutely looks beautiful. Well, we had a lot of fun working on this car. You see it around town, give the gentleman who owns it a honk and a thumbs up. I'm sure he's going to have every bit of, if not more, fun driving this car than we had working on it. So, till next time, thanks.